Morning guys, it's Jen Green here from Property House. I am standing in front of our latest renovation. Last time I was here, it was right after we closed, kind of an impromptu walkthrough because a lot of things were sort of disastrous, and wanted to show you some of the things that we're able to do to not only help the homeowner out, but help out the community and the neighborhood, because it was kind of a mess when we purchased the house. The previous homeowner had left already. It was a foreclosure short sale situation, and we were able to help her out of that foreclosure into a short sale. And so, kind of before I begin, for those of you that don't know me, again, my name is Jen. I'm from Property House here in the Twin Cities Metro in Minnesota, and we typically help out folks who need to sell their homes quickly, whether it's a divorce or a foreclosure, inherited home, too many repairs, whatever it is. We're able to purchase homes. We always offer 2 to 3 offers based upon what your needs are as a homeowner, to make sure that whatever it is works out for you. And we take care of everything, more or less. If you wanted to leave everything in your house and you wanted to just leave, we can always take care of that. So always feel free to contact us. Also, if you have any questions about anything like that, we're always happy to help out in whatever way we can, even if you're not located here in the metro. All right, so I'm going to start with outside today at our newest restoration, because I think I showed you guys last time it was pretty much, it was super overgrown and just hadn't been cared for. And so we had somebody come in and pretty much take care of everything for us and just cut everything down and see what we had to work with. So I'm going to turn the camera around so that you guys can see here. All right. Oh, and this is the neighborhood too. It's super cute. Obviously some work that's going to be done on that house over there too. So really cute, 1920s kind of neighborhood here in St. Paul, very typical. So we cut everything down here. That was over here. That was all a really big mess. And then up here, there's a bunch of perennials. Obviously, you see these hostas, and there's a ton of daylilies in here too, which I think is really kind of nice to actually have. On these big hills like that, you can't really have a lot of grass because it just doesn't really grow, and it's weird and it's hard to mow. So they ended up planting all of these perennials, which I think is actually kind of nice. So this got taken down. This is still where it is right now. We're still working on getting a crew here to take, this side off of the house, because it's, caving and it's really unsafe. So I'm going to take you guys, so this grass used to be super, super long before we cut all of this down. We're going to try to grow some grass in here. This silver maple that's here, we have somebody right now scheduled to come in and take that branch down over the neighbor's house because it's completely ruined his chimney. I don't know if you guys can see it really well or not, but we talked to Jim about that and said that we'd take care of that for him. A couple of the branches that are actually over the house we're going to take care of. And then this one, I think I remember showing you guys this one that's literally kind of resting on top of the house. Silver maples are not my favorite, just because they produce a lot of leaves and garbage and just kind of grow crazy. But so we're going to take this whole branch out right here. I wish we didn't have to, but again, I mean, it's just, it's on the house. So there's that. All right, so I'm going to take you guys around to the back. We do have landscaping that's going to come in. That'll be a little bit more at the end. He's going to help us when we take out that staircase on the side. But for now, we just needed to cut it down to sort of see what we had also. A lot of this area, it's really hard to grow grass in here just because there's not really ever any sun at all. So we're probably going to mulch it, put in some nice bushes, perennials, hostas, daylilies, things like that. And then we're going to shore up this step right here with putting in some cement, since it's already kind of fallen apart. So we'll do that. Obviously refinish, this deck. And then here is the backyard. And our garage and trim has already been painted out there, so that looks really nice. That's the Anchors Away navy that I love. So that's already done. Oh my gosh, there's a very aggressive bird in the tree. All right, and then back there, that fire pit is still there. We might try and rebuild that, or like I said, take it out. It all just kind of depends. We still have to trim these trees back. My tree trimmer who's coming is gonna come and do that here too. And then obviously there's quite a few of those boulders that still need to go. But these bushes were left. These are native to Minnesota, so we wanted to leave those, and it also hides the air conditioner. But then, yeah, this stuff still has to obviously go. I mean, you see what a mess this is. I couldn't really get back here last time because of the, what the backyard looked like. But so this is all going to be taken out. And then that door right here, that's going to be closed up. I'll show you guys because that's part of our kitchen, but we're going to close that off. So I have to say, we ended up starting a little late on this project. We had plans to get started right away, but little do we know, I think I told you guys last time I was here that the power wasn't working for some reason and the main was on. We didn't really know what was happening. Well, it turns out somebody had stolen the meter. And so we weren't able to have any kind of power in the house. We had to call the city to have them come and replace the meter. So that was not something that we were expecting. But again, I mean, that's kind of just how it works. A lot of these things you just don't expect, but it is what it is, and you kind of have to go with the flow. And so again, you know, we sort of lost about a half a week on that, but to be honest with you, I just walked through the house before I came and they've really made some really good progress. So can't complain about that. So again, you can only do what you can do. So, all right, I'm going to take you guys around to the front now and we'll go back through. We'll start going through the house. I'm still not going to take you in the basement. The lights for some reason are still not working down there. I got to figure that out, but there's not a ton that we're going to be doing down there. Is more or less just kind of cleaning it up, fixing the laundry, because all of the plumbing was very, very wrong for that. So all of that's going to be fixed. And yeah, it'll look nice. So I'll take you guys down there, like I said, when we probably have lights. But all right, so we still have our door. So in here, we obviously cleaned, we cleaned everything out that was in here. We're keeping the paint white in here, and then we're going to paint the floor. And then pretty much just kind of leave it as is, get a new screen door or storm door. And obviously I've got the new front door in my car. And then we're probably going to end up replacing this bank of windows just because they're not in really good shape. Maybe do a picture window. We haven't quite decided yet, but those aren't in really good shape. So obviously just some garbage of stuff that we've taken down from in there. I'll try not to get you guys on video. I'm doing a video. So we've got our guys here that have started painting, redoing our floors. All of the trim work has kind of been painted. In here you'll see floors. Obviously those are going to be restored. Painting, priming's been done. All of the trim has been painted already, which looks amazing comparatively to how it was before. They're doing a really, really good job. Ceilings have been painted. And then our kitchen's been completely demoed out. And so we actually had a designer come in and talk to us about this and actually change the layout a little bit of what we're going to do in here, which I'm pretty excited about. We're going to leave this whole area open. It just made more sense, and then see if we can find some maple flooring to match, and then just do a transition piece, right here from the vent, and then just going from here into the dining room. I think that's going to look a lot nicer. So you'll still have the sink right here, and then go along here, corner cabinets, do your fridge there. We're going to have a pantry there. This door, like I said, is going to be completely closed off. And then also this door is going to be closed off. All right. And then we're going to have our refrigerator, or excuse me, a small little cabinet with some open shelving. And then over here is going to be our refrigerator. And that's actually, that's our vanity for our half bath. So we had to wait to start on our half bath because the city has to come in, obviously, and they have to do a permit. And they actually made our bathroom bigger than, said that we had to make our bathroom bigger than we wanted it to be. But I still think it'll be fine. Like I said, the designer really helped us with the layout and how to do it. And so the bathroom, I'll show you guys, is still, the bathroom's, here, hold on a second. The bathroom is still going to be in this spot right here. And so when you walk in the bathroom, like I said, on this door, it's going to go right over this way and then go up to right after where that vent is. And then we're going to turn it so that we're able to have some electrical on that wall, and then you could have a really nice sectional. I'll show you right over here. Sectional against this wall over here and up against that windows. And then, like I said, right here, it'll be kind of a flat paneled area, and then we'll put some electrical in there. And then our dining room here, obviously, paint, we're going to get a new slider over there, new fixture, finish out these floors. It's going to look really nice. All right, so I'm going to take you guys upstairs. All upstairs has now been painted too. This window, really pretty window. Picture window's been done. Like I think if you guys remember, I said we were going to do carpeting up here. And so these stairs obviously won't look like this, but everything up here has more or less been painted. You can see this is different than agreeable gray. This is called modern gray. This is kind of the newer color, I guess, to do. That's what our designer told us. If you remember too, all these windows are going to be taken out and new windows are going to be put in. So here, we're gonna still finish out this subfloor in here. Or excuse me, the subfloor's in, but put, you know, a matching floor since it, for some reason, was cut. We don't know what happened to it. It was just like that when we purchased, but finish this out so obviously the floor doesn't feel funny. And then carpeting will be all up here in this bedroom. Still new windows, of course, going in, new light fixture, but everything's been painted. It looks really, really nice. You can see it's this, well, they've got the electrical off up here, which is probably smart. Yep, so then this, we're gonna finish this off with some bifold doors, put a closet rod in there, have it be hanging, so that's a proper bedroom. But, I mean, total world of difference from what it was. There's nothing stinky in here anymore. It smells like paint, which I normally don't like, but comparatively to what it was, it smells delightful. So then this is the master bedroom in here. All this has been painted already. Like I said, still windows are gonna be replaced. We're not gonna do ceiling fan in here because the box that's holding up isn't for a fan, and there is air conditioning in here. And so usually if I don't have air, then I like to have fans, but there is full air through this house. And so we're just going to not do the fans because it's quite kind of a bigger upgrade and it just doesn't seem like it's worth it in terms of the return on the investment for that. So master bedroom here. And then our kid bedroom is over here. And then same thing, paint. Like I said, obviously new windows are gonna be going in, new fixture. But it looks really, really nice. Closet over there, and then that'll be done. So, and then, oh, here's our bathroom. So we had, there was a bank of, it was like a weird bench thing that we had there, and it just made the room look small. So Brian's sourcing this same tile to kind of keep in the spirit of, you know, the era that it was done, and he's going to just weave that in there so that isn't there, and it'll give this space a little bit more room. You know, tub, obviously we're going to place the shower kit on there because that one's leaking and it's just kind of old, and clean up this tile. And then this right here is going to be, we're going to keep this because it was in really good shape, but what we're going to do is raise up the profile in this so it's not so low, and we're going to add on this and then obviously bring the sink up and then put in the mirror and stuff that we had there because it's a boxed mirror, and so then there's a little bit more storage in there too, so that'll be really nice. I think we're going to probably pull out something from here too and cut this out and maybe do some open shelving with some baskets so it looks really nice. It just, honestly, it made this bathroom feel so much bigger now that we took out the weird bank of the seat that was right there. And if you remember too, this ceiling in here was in really, really bad shape. They fixed it. I mean, now that I think about it, gosh, it was really bad in here. So it looks gorgeous. They did a beautiful, beautiful job. It already looks like a completely different house, which I'm happy about because it was a little rough before. But the cool thing that we're gonna do here too, I was gonna say, is because these doors it's a weird kind of entrance, so what we're gonna do, we're not gonna use these doors for here. I'll show you guys, sorry for that. But this is like this, but what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna take these doors out and then use that for the basement to go into the basement. And then there was a door downstairs, and I think it was sitting in the front. It's a mirrored door that was on that door to go, you know, into the stairway, and we're actually going to turn it into a barn door on this wall right here because there's a really big spot here, and then also there's not really a full-length mirror anywhere, and so we're going to use that door that has the mirror on it, you know, kind of as an option to open up the space and then just be a really cute feature to the area. And then also, like I said, it's, you know, has some usability since it's going to be that it's going to be the oh yeah, Hannah, it does look really good, looks really nice. And then they're going to add, like I said, we'll add the bar up there and then have that mirror there, so I'm super excited about that. Like I said, when I was coming over here with you guys, I had said, you know, Hannah and I had gone to Bauer Brothers and she fell in love with it, and I always do. I love that place. They actually, the cool thing about them too is if anybody is thinking of selling and they have, or not even selling but redoing a house, but they have a, you know, a proper kitchen that's in still a really good shape, you can always give them a call. They'll be able to come over and salvage all this stuff, and it gets reused and, like I said, puts into their warehouse, and then we get to go there and pick it out. So yeah, so I'm really happy Now, like I said, coming over here and seeing the progress, it's been really good. The biggest thing that we're waiting on right now, like I said, is the permit that we have to get from the city to do the half bathroom. That's just kind of the biggest thing right now. And then obviously working on some of that stuff outside and taking out that staircase and then filling in, you know, the holes. We obviously still have to paint the trim. You saw the navy trim on the garage already, so that's what the trim's going to look like here too. And then obviously getting our new door in. So I'm super excited. I feel like I say that a lot, but I am. I mean, I think this has gone pretty well so far. Obviously a few bumps in the road with the meter being stolen, but you know, welcome to it. This is just kind of how it goes sometimes. So thanks you guys so much for joining me. I look forward to our next update. I know that'll be early next month, obviously the first week of the month in September. Gosh, I can't believe that already. And yeah, next week I'm super excited. I have Mr. Ron Otten, who is a probate attorney that we've done a lot of work with, and he's going to be on with me. He's from Estate Planning Services. He's kind of one of the first people that I ended up meeting in the industry in probate, and he's just been a really, really good advocate for his clients, and then, you know, also has sent us referrals too. So I'm excited to talk to him next week on our live. Always remember too, if you guys have any questions, please direct, you know, message me, send me an email, send us, you know, whatever you can, whatever it's about, any of the materials that we use, questions that you have, DIYs, any of that stuff we're able to answer. And then also our YouTube channel, we're working on that. We're making it more of like that question and answer session for people. So if, you know, you have a question that comes up and you can't thumb through the lives because they're a little too long for you, then you can always go to our YouTube channel and check that out. It's Property House Partners, I think, question and answer. Dan's working on that, so I'm not exactly sure the name, but if you even, you know, put in Property House Partners, it should show up. And then also our Instagram, we're going to be doing a lot more before and after pictures of some of the stuff that we've done over the last couple years, so that you guys can see some of the things that we've done. And then also, you know, my Facebook Lives. Obviously, we have this, our themes are put on there every single week for everything that we do. And if you have an idea or, you know, anything like that, please shoot them our way too. It's always fun to hear from people and see what, you know, they'd want us to do or hear about or interview somebody. We're going to have some of that stuff available for you too. We're working on some landing pages and things like that for folks to put in, you know, some information to help us out on that side too, if you're looking for something in particular. So thanks you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully next time too, I'll be able to go in the basement. It's just super dark right down there and the electrical's off, so I don't want to mess with what they're doing. But it's not super exciting down there. The fun stuff is up here. So thanks you guys so much, and we will see you next Wednesday at 9 a.m. Have a good one.